Hey everybody, I'm Doug.
I'm Carla.
And this was the Level 1 class recap. This is week 2 of September 2014. And we are doing 20s Charleston.
Yes, so we did a quick review of your basic Charleston in our face-off position with 2 hands, and we did tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, and then we close that up again to our square off or face-to-face position, tap, step. We reviewed your tuck turn. So on that 1 leader is tucking back, release the follower out, tap, step. We're going to keep going with our basic all the way through that. Now the extra little review on that turn is if we show it from this side here, as we do our tuck, we're really making sure the leaders are winding up the follower here by bringing their left arm back. And then this is our prep for the tuck, lift, turn. Follows, you want to make sure you're actually continuing out away from your leader. It becomes a catch up here. You're kind of hooking the momentum, and then you use that to pull or redirect your follower back to our closed position.
And you do that with a forward step leader.
Tap, step, tap, step. So we'll show it one more time this side. Tuck, turn, catch. And you have some frame there on that catch to make sure you can actually feel your partner, and leaders can bring the followers back in. Yeah? Cool.
Cool.
And that was pretty much our review, minus the foot waves, which we have on last week's video as well. Boom. Adding that in, and your kicks as well.
And from there, we went into walking.
Yes, we did some progressive steps forward and back.
Tap, step, step, step. Tap,
1, 2,
step, step, step.
And 1.
Tap, step, step, step.
Tap. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1.
3, 5, 7.
So I'll step out. Watch how Doug leads that with his arms. These amazing arms here.
1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. So I'm not really moving my arms. I'm using the walking motion of my body to let my follower know that I want to walk forward or back.
And follows, we talked about actually keeping your back in the leader's arm, kind of like you're a sticky note or you have some Velcro between the two of you, so that you kind of fill up the space, and it's easier then for your leader to move you forward and back in our basic.
Yeah.
Then
we moved
to a side-by-side
to
position.
a side-by-side position. You can dance in a whole new way.
So instead of having this tap forward as a start for followers, you're now going to invite the follower back. We did a prep on 8, going 5, 6, 7, 8. A little hug in, which frees up the outside foot for both of you. And then we start tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. Here's your basic. Tap. And if we turn sideways so you can see, we are still moving forward and back on that track as opposed to staying in place. Keep those arms swinging in opposition. Keep your pulse.
Tap, step.
And then we took this walking, the progressives that we did in face-off, and we just put them in our side-by-side.
And this is exactly the same, other than the difference in position.
Yeah.
You should still not really be moving your right arm as you walk. It's the walking motion that moves your follow.
And followers, you should definitely be keeping your back in that leader's arm so you can feel that you're being carried or invited along in your basics here. So if I take my left arm off, I'm keeping my back fairly strong without pushing or leaning on the arm. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we did a little transition from here to get back to face here. So we took our follower from our side-by-side to our square up position, and we can bring the follower back the same way on our steps. The transition is going to be the step. So we have tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, transition on your steps.
Tap, step.
So I'm going to step out so you can watch Doug's arms here as they move with his step into the forward position from side by side.
So from a basic, tap, step, tap, step. So the only thing that really changes is the position of my arms on that step.
Yes. So that was our basic review from week 2. I think we said we put a little hint on of week 3 though.
Yeah. So week 3 we'll be moving into 30s Charleston.
So we're going to add a little bit more of an athletic position, a little bit more footwork and kick work. So you worked a little bit on this type of kick in your warm-up, and then we're going to get into some fun moves with it and add some jazzy steps as well. So make sure you do practice your side-by-side connection and your 20s Charleston with that forward and back so that it's comfortable for you next week when we see you again. I'm Carla.
I'm Doug.
Thank you.
Thank you.